Okay, isometric 2, and I'm not going to draw all of it, I'm just going to help you start thinking it through. And then you can go back and look at the example to help you. Now, in this one, it's already been blocked in like your generic shape, because what's important is that you're able to draw the arcs and circles and radiuses in isometric, because when you take from isometric, remember when you start here and it's in flat, the horizontal view, just a normal circle, the minute you tilt it, its shape starts to change and becomes elliptical. So you take a circle, the minute you start to tilt it, it changes its shape and it becomes elliptical, and that's what's happening here. So we're going to do a couple of things. You do not have to worry about drawing a perfect ellipse if you don't have the elliptical template, but you do want to draw the best one that you can. So let's start with this little part here. It's kind of like a chair, I guess, and I can tell by looking over here in my profile view, that right side view, that it's a circle and a circle. So the first thing I need to do is find out what that circle is, and that circle, I'm looking at, it's got 1.5, so if it comes, that's the center. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in theory, then I would have something like that. Kind of hard to see, it's a little light, but I'm just trying to draw the top part of it. So I'm going to have an ellipse. It's going to touch from here to here for that front part, and it comes back, so I'm going to follow it back again. I'm just lightly sketching everything. Okay, and then it has the circle. So look at the circle, diameter of 1.5, 3, 1, 2, 3, because I'm just going to assume each square is equals a quarter. Block it in, so I have my center points to hit it, and then my ellipse is going to hit. That. So that's that part. How deep is it? So because we need to know that. So I know it comes back the 1, 2, 3, right? So from 1 here, I come back 1, 2, 3. That gives me my edge. So that tells me that I should be able to see that back part of the ellipse there. All right, let's try to draw one of the handle parts here. If I'm looking at it and it has a radius of 1, and I can see that it goes from here to here. So looks something like that. So then I'd repeat that for over here. All right, let's look at the little parts here. We know that it's circular, circular. So I'm going to have an ellipse. It's going to touch there and here. Then I know I need to measure down draw that part of the ellipse again. So I'm just drawing it down a little bit so I can figure out what it is, and then I would come back and darken in the part of it. And then of course the last part is the big arc here. Again, rough sketch everything lightly, then come back and darken it in. I cannot say that enough times. Then draw that same ellipse arc on the bottom. Now you go back and darken it in. So there's your basic rough sketch for everything. You will now have to go in and finish it on your own and make it look like the example with the darkened lines, because I haven't darkened this one in yet. I've only rough sketched this.